Greetings, Terry. This is Amar here, and this is the Pick 3 New York. Okay, this is the first column here. This is the second column, which is being covered right now. This is the third column. These are my positional repeating charts. So here's position 3, P3, and this is the pattern going from top to bottom. Looks like a DNA. Okay, now I'm going to zoom in here. Okay, I'm going to have to show the tabs to zoom in. I zoomed into the wrong tab. Alright, so here we're zoomed in. I'll zoom in a little more. Sorry about that. It keeps on going to the top when I zoom in. Okay, I'm going to hide the tabs again. Okay. Now, this yellow 2 here refers to 2 cold periods. This green star here refers to the third hit, looking for the third hit. And this arrow refers to looking for the fourth hit. So the green and this is actually gray. It's a gray arrow, the fourth hit. Now, I start by looking at the sums. That's where my starting point is. So my sum chart is over here. Now I'm only looking at the bell curve sums. So this is sum 8, 9, 10, 11, etc. Now if you look at pattern 8, this is the skip pattern. Alright, so these are all the sums. So all these columns are all identical, but each column is formatted according to its sum. So 8 is red, 9 is orange, 10 is yellow, etc. Now, the patterns work exactly the same as in the drawing since hit chart. I put these little boxes here to show that I'm making a selection, a guess. So I was guessing sum 8 here, I was wrong. And that was at skip 20. Now it's skip 24. This is where I had guessed the sum 13. Now I didn't put a box here. I did put a comment. I don't know if you can see the comment. Alright. But based on the number ideas of 752, which was sum 14, and 742, sum 13, I formulated those numbers based on these skip patterns. So the skip was at 21. So in essence, I should have put a little red box here to show that that's when I was going to make my prediction, right? So I put I believe it was here, right? So I put the comment here. I should have said exactly what the skip was. Sum 13 was exhaustion, even though 21, I was considering it exhaustion. It's skip 21. And sum 14 was a bottom. So actually, these were I was looking at these two sums, right? Yes, it was like that. So then 13, the sum 13 came here, and this is the number 742 came out. So I'm doing the same thing here. And the thing about the system, right? I'm calling it the 7-2 system, basically, right? So the 7 I was looking for in the first position, right? Now, by pick 3 standards, 7 and 2 are mirrors. I don't know if you know about mirrors, but 7 and 2 are mirrors. Okay, so my focus is really on the 7 in the first position. So since that rarely happens, or it can go cold, I figure you go off the mirror. So that's how I'm filtering. So that's why the two numbers that I had were 752 and 742. Okay. Now, today, which is the 30th of September, early morning, it's 2:52 right now. I'm looking at this sum 14, right? Sum 14 came in at skip 26, and then it repeated. The numbers were 494 and 248. So now this is kind of like a hot and hitting pattern. 0, 2. It's a bottom, right? Now the other pattern is here, the 22 long skip. It is a reverse cascade because you have a 60 up here and now it's a 22. So this is how I'm filtering my combinations. So looking at sum 14, right? Now what I do now is I look at my sum listing. All right, so this chart is my sum listing. Here's the bell curve, right? And here's also the bell curve. Now I took this off of Lottery Post, so kind of plagiarizing a little bit. So I'm going to show the tab, and I'm going to zoom in to show the bell curve up close. So here are the sums, okay? Sum 14. And I focused on numbers here, 257, 347, 239, right? Because I'm looking at 2s and 7s, and then 267 and 357. So basically, those are the numbers that I am looking at. Okay, so let's say that's 250 if you're just going to play boxes, and they're all pretty much based on the 2 and the 3 in the first position. So now I'm going to go back to my drawing sense hit chart, and I have the numbers written down over here. I'm going to remove this box just to get it out of there. And I'm going to zoom in a little more, see if you can see the numbers here. Alright, so 257, 347, 239, 267, 357. Since this is only a test, I would say just do it boxed. You can look at the patterns yourself. This is a drawing sense hit chart. This is the first column. So the 2 is the third hit. Looking for the third hit. Here's the I'm sorry, that's the 1. The 2 here is looking for the second hit. So the numbers that I like are actually, because I'm looking for the 7. This is where I got the straight here. It was a 15-2 skip. So this is still looking for the fourth hit for this number. Let me pull this over so it doesn't block. So basically, you can look at the numbers and compare them to the patterns. Here's the 7. So these numbers don't actually look very good based on this 7 getting cold, and so actually the best number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6. This is the one that I actually liked, because this is here looking for the fourth hit. So I would actually put the 6 in the first position. All right, and then you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is adjacent, so I would put the 5 in the second position. And actually, no, I can't do that because that's not one of the numbers. Let me see. 6, and then you have the 2. 0, 0, 1, 2. Well, let's do the 7. So 0, 1, 2. So 6. Sorry, Terry, my brain is a little fogged up. 6, 2, 7. So I'm going to actually change the color on that just to show that that's a box. So that would be the 6. I would put the 6 in the front because of the 4th hit. This is the 3rd hit, which is the 3. So I would put the 3 in the middle. So you know what I'll do? I'll put this underneath. All right. So I changed that to 627. 0, 1, 2, 3 being the 3rd hit. 3 would be in the middle. So the 2, 3, 9 is okay here. And to put the 3 in the middle, I would change it to 4, 3, 7. Okay. Let's see, the other number was 257, 0, 1, 2. Here's a 5, 257 looks good. So I guess I'll put the straights in red, and everything else will be boxed. Or you could do all box, or it can just be all paper. But I don't always play all straights because some numbers are better than others in certain positions. So you can look and make your own judgment based on the drawing sense hit chart that is in front of you. But I kind of gave you a little bit of ideas of why I put this 437 and this 627 as the straight. Even though this 7 here isn't so hot, you could actually maybe do a 672. Actually, 672 might be better, because that 7 in the 3rd position is really ugly. So that's about it. Good luck.